Okay, so Jeanet might join. I'm not sure. This is completely random right here. I'm a mess right now. Wow. But anyways, I'm here. This is 100% random and I didn't have a video put together, so I'm just going to present my screen here and I'm going to take a look at a few things. No, I don't want to share my email. Actually, let me pull up a clean tab here as well. And I'm having some interaction through email with somebody as well, so you may hear my phone go off. I may check my message while I'm here, but and again, we'll see if Jeanet pops in. So let me share my screen. All right, so you should be seeing this right now. I just want to look, and it is Valentine's Day. You can go over in my last video, and I presented some connections with Valentine's Day. And you see Google right there, showing support for Valentine's Day. But what's trending? Is there anything cool trending right now? Is there anything cool trending? So let's pull up the news right here. Right? And I don't know. This may just stay as a stream in the live stream section. Let's look at the trending news. They don't really they never really pop up anything great right here. That's why I go to the Associated Press. It seems to be first right here. It sounds like Jeanet's. Oh, look at there's Stefan Diggs. Seems like Jeanet is messaging me, but I'll just see if she pops up in here. And let's see. I see Stefan Diggs. Did anything big happen? I'm kind of tired of hearing about that Nancy Guthrie thing. I proved in a short that I made immediately that that's all scripted. Stefan Diggs pleads guilty to assault allegation. Has pleaded not guilty to a felony strangulation charge and a misdemeanor assault. Excuse the loud engine out there. I kind of want to keep the door open or the window, but I don't know. We'll see if that goes away soon. Did I know that? Oh, with his private chef? We just had uh, didn't a chef just die? Man, I can't even remember. I can't even remember. Did I just do a video on a chef that died? What's up with my Canva? What's that? Uploads. Okay. Man, was it something to do with it was connected to Michelle Obama? Was it Lil Jon with the same birthday as Michelle Obama? But man, there was a chef connection with the. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Where's the Little John? His son. Man, I can't remember what it was. Well, where's the Little John video I did? I don't know what Janae's trying to let me know there. Where's Little John? Let me search my. So look, Stefan Diggs. The Patriots were just in the Super Bowl. Oh, here it is right here. The Patriots were just in the Super Bowl. So it's like, so he's on the Patriots, right? So he's on the Patriots. So they just lost the Super Bowl. So I mean, right away. Oh, this is what it was. This is the connection I was talking about right here. I knew it because Michelle Obama's got the same birthday as Lil Jon right here. And look, they found Lil Jon's son, his body in a pond. And this is all right around the Super Bowl. You could see the connections right there. And Michelle Obama, the same birthday as Lil Jon, right? Oh, Janae's here. Hey, Janae.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're good. So,
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you. Hi, everybody.
yeah, and it's just private because again, it's a fake platform. So we can't really just do like a real live because they don't allow this what I do just to pop up in people's algorithms, you know. So it's just something we're doing and we're just going to
Well,
release.
I was going to hype your video, but I can't even hype your video. So maybe it's your settings too.
We're basically just doing it because it's a hobby, and then maybe when we're no longer here in 200 years, they'll say, hey, look at these people and look at what they accomplished, but we're never going to get any credit for it now. So we're
it's just data, algorithm data.
I'm only doing this because it's my hobby and I'm good at it. If there was a real competition with this, I would enter it all day long and probably be successful. But it all comes down to it's my hobby. It's a fake world. So
yeah, you are good at this.
Thank you. Exposing a fake world is never going to get old. So this is what I'm doing. This is on the fly. So you're going to have
Okay, so from my understanding of where I'm coming in, I'm seeing Pond and I'm seeing Super Bowl Atlanta, Georgia. Is this pertaining to the rapper's son, Little John, who has been missing or has been missing, found missing or something?
Oh, I did this decode before. I'm just showing, and you're going to have to follow my lead a little bit here because I don't have anything planned. Okay. So this is.
I'm just trying to figure out what we have in the decode, what's going on where we're at right
Okay,
now.
let me show you.
I have my bearings.
Let me show you. So this is what I'm telling the people of the future right now. So this is the story right here. Okay. So this guy, first off, the Patriots were just in the Super Bowl. And even
wasn't there another guy that was arrested in Ohio also for the assault that was a player or something too? This is crazy. All these athletes that are getting arrested right now.
Yeah, and today is Columbus, Ohio, and Arizona's birthday. So you're in Ohio, I'm in Arizona.
Yeah, Columbus.
So look,
Ohio.
let me explain to you. The Patriots, and I'm explaining to you, but I'm also explaining to everybody out there, okay? So the Patriots were just in the Super Bowl, and Super Bowl has S like Stefan, and he's a member of the Patriots who just lost the Super Bowl. Who did the Patriots lose to? The Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks SS. Stefan S. Super Bowl S. So this guy's
wasn't the Super Bowl in San Francisco or something? Didn't something happen in San Francisco?
Right. Yeah, my phone's going wild, man. It's like charging, but it wants to keep telling me that it's dying.
Oh dear, that's awful.
Yeah, so anyways, this guy, they said, assaulted his chef, and the reason why I brought up Little John,
his chef, like the Chiefs.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. But Little John has the same birthday as Michelle Obama. Little John's body was found in a pond. His son's body was found in a pond. The Obamas had a chef that died and drowned in a pond.
And it also says Cherokee County, like the Chiefs, like, you know.
Where does it? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting right there. And the Chiefs have a lot of Super Bowl energy with Patrick Mahomes as their leader. You know what? Patrick Mahomes' middle name is uh Lavon, which is Michelle Obama's middle name. It's just spelled differently. Ooh, and Vaughn rhymes with John, and we had
That's
Lindsey
weird
Vaughn.
because I can't remember what this guy from our Ohio area, the athlete's name that was detained and is being alleged for the murder, I believe, of the girlfriend or partner. But it sounds, from my memory, it looks and sounds
Oh, yeah,
similar.
yeah. I covered this story right here. I covered this one right here. Darren Lee.
Yeah, yeah.
I covered that. I can pull that up right now. Darren Lee. Yeah, I covered that one. I don't know where it is now though.
And
I
it's
think I did it on
interesting
the fly.
because there's also that 2015 energy with the Sugar Bowl, Super Bowl, Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, I mentioned that during my video as well. I'm gonna see if I can pull. I can't remember if it was on the fly.
But wasn't 2015 also during Hurricane Katrina? And didn't they house people in the dome?
Yeah, I think Katrina was in '05 though.
Oh, my memory. I know that there was a five. I know that there's some kind of and a connection to a dome. And I know that hurricane, I think, is like 50 or something in the code or something like that. 25 or 50.
Man, I can never find my videos like when I want to find them.
Damn.
But yeah,
My mom,
I
my mom is
covered
doing me up.
I did cover the Darren. I did make a Darren Lee video. I make so many videos. It's
I
wild.
know. I can't keep up with them, man. I'm sorry. I don't have
Like I can't even find it right now. Like where did oh here it is right here. I think this is it right here. I think he was a Seahawk.
you put a
No.
lot of
Oh yeah. Here I connected. I showed it with another video. Okay, you see
he's with the Jets, isn't he? Which is kind of the same color as the Seahawks.
odds that both of these stories hit at the same time? Let me pause this. And the Jets' former draft pick just won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks. Oh, look, there's the Chiefs right there. There's your connection. He played for the Chiefs as well.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
You see that right there? And so look how you see how this all synchronizes now because he was on the Jets and Sam Darnold just won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks. They wear green like the Jets. He was
Also,
yeah.
isn't there some like weird flying restrictions that are going on with the jets right now with the planes?
And you know what's amazing, Jeanet, is man, I love this because I also made a video where it was like I try here it is right here. Look at this. Look at this. And this was a few weeks before the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this right here. Private jet owned by two Texas athletics donors connected with Maine plane crash. I added the plane there and the fire, but isn't that amazing? Because there's a football field, and this was before the Super Bowl with all of the 9/11 energy. Hey, a guy in this article's name was Arnold, and the quarterback who won the Super Bowl's name is Darnold. And the guy from Three
Hey
Doors Down,
Arnold,
yeah, the guy from Three Doors Down just died.
didn't that Hey Arnold cartoon have a football head?
Probably. And the guy from Three Doors Down just died, and his name is Arnold. So look, look. So Jeanet,
Who died?
a guy from Three Doors Down just died. His name's Arnold.
Really?
Yeah,
That's tragic.
fake world though. So look, okay,
Well, I
Jeanet.
guess he can't push us around anymore, can he?
Did that go over my head?
Maybe it's the wrong band. I don't know.
So look, well, you're gonna okay. So I'm gonna need you to cooperate with me here, okay?
All right, I'm gonna be listening. I'm gonna grab some more coffee. I just gotta walk like 4 feet.
Okay, because I get easily distracted. So look, so we just kind of showed everybody how all of these stories kind of connect. But what I'm trying to do again, Stefan S, Super Bowl S, Patriots lose to the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl, right? S S S S. So of course a Patriots player is trending and they say he like assaulted his chef, I think is what I read. And that connects to the little John son. Son has S
Well, S can
found in a
be, since we're
pond,
connecting it to the sun, couldn't it could be considered, Satan? And, like there's all this stuff that's going on with this satanic stuff in these Epstein emails.
right? Okay, follow my lead, Jeanet, because I'm never gonna get anywhere here. Okay, follow my lead. We're doing a on. This is kind of like a on the fly. Okay, so we need to get. So I need to find. I need to break this down a little bit. Okay, so they're saying. Let me try to pull up an image of him just so there's a better visual here as I'm speaking. So here's Stefan Diggs. So let me read a little bit here. Massachusetts Dedham District Court Judge Jean Marie Carroll released Diggs, age 32, on personal recognizance and ordered him to have no contact with the alleged victim. And that was his chef, and the Obama
Well,
chef died. Hold on. And the Obama chef died, right? And little John, and he was found in a pond, and little John has the same birthday as Michelle Obama, his son found in a pond. Okay, go ahead.
well, is it he's seen or was seen? I'm not sure that like Cardi B lady.
Yes, and she's trending right now as well for
Well,
kind of
and I
like
was
speaking
wondering
out.
because C and Chef Cardi B and C Chef Cardi B.
Interesting. And even B, uh, I guess like Super Bowl B, but
I wonder what is her real name.
oh, it's a brutal name. It's like I can't even pronounce it. It's like four different names, and she's synced up with another country, so it's like really
Is that
we'll look
she's
at
like
it.
is she like an immigrant?
I don't know, like her parents are from somewhere. These famous people are like never from here, and they always influence like our children and everything.
Okay, I get that. Okay.
So look,
But wasn't there something about her dancing or something? I don't know. I
she was
don't
a
really watch
stripper.
TV.
She was a stripper. But she's trending right now for supposedly like I think like speaking out against wrongdoing in the industry. It's like, come on, she's nobody to speak. Oh, look, hey,
Why is she speaking about wrongdoing in the industry? She completely morphed and deranged her whole entire body to
yeah.
get to fit. I don't understand that. Like, how can
Well,
you when
this is what
you
they
sit
do.
there and you change your whole perception of who you are to be some like you went and you agreed to have these procedures done on your body.
This is what they do. So what they do is even on YouTube, they'll have people give us bits of truth to make because everybody's especially with TikTok and everything, everybody's smartening up to what's going on in the world. So they have to give us these characters like Cat Williams to give us these little truths. Okay.
Well, and it's interesting because his name is Stefan Marcin Diggs. It's almost like Sean and Biggs.
It's almost like Sean Puffy Combs and Notorious Big as well, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm insinuating towards.
That's a nice one there. And it even says Sean right there. I'm glad you mentioned that, Jeanet, because you see how his middle name's Marshawn, right?
What's his number? Is his number 14? What was the day that Biggie died and his birthday? I know his birthday is in March and it's coming up, but I can't remember the day that he was born or the day that he passed.
I think he passed March 9th, if I'm not mistaken. You want to see something amazing?
Sure, show me. And sorry to distract you. I always get you side quest.
Yeah, you're okay because Marshawn Lynch. Look at Marshawn Lynch right here, who's a football player. Now, we just saw that Marshawn spelled differently is the middle name of Stefan Diggs, right? Marshawn Lynch played for the Seattle Seahawks, who just won the Super Bowl against the Patriots when Stefan Diggs has Marshawn in his name and he's a member of the Patriots.
Can I ask you a question? May I?
I don't see why not.
You know, like Cardi is represented to beats of your heart, right? Beats to music, essentially, right? You can say that.
Like cardiac arrest?
Yeah. Wasn't there somebody that was associated recently to the Diddy case, RJ or somebody? I can't remember. I'm seeing that in my brain. I have a good photographic memory that was diagnosed with a heart condition.
No.
Ray J.
Oh, Ray J has been heavily commenting on the ongoing legal issues. Yeah.
But I saw somewhere that he was recently diagnosed with a heart condition too. And since
wow. Look, Ray J's got the Little John birthday that we were just talking about.
And he's 45 too. I saw that when I came in.
Today's the 45th day of the year. Oh, but look at his wife's last name is Love, and today's Valentine's Day.
But also, there's something with his heart too that he was recently diagnosed with a heart condition.
Damn it, Jeanet, get excited! Did you just see heart love? Today's Valentine's Day. He's got Lil Jon and Michelle Obama's birthday, which we're talking about. God damn it! Look at that, man. He also looks like Kanye West, who had a album called 808 and Heartbreaks or something like that.
Gold Digger.
And Gold Digger. And the Super Bowl was just where the 49ers play. Okay, so look.
What is that song, Mercy?
Kanye, I low-key like a lot of the songs Kanye has.
I really like that song, Mercy, man. That song was fire when it came out, and I'm not going to...
Got a lot of good songs. He's got a little album that has like 6 songs that the mainstream were calling trash, but man, they were amazing. So look, so Jeanet's like super like, wow, you're incredible, Matthew.
You are the awesomest.
For catching that Marshawn Lynch Seattle Seahawks connection. Notice how his last name's Lynch and we're in Black History Month.
Yikes, that's a harsh one, man.
Well, look, his birthday
let's take a moment of silence for, you know, all the people that have endured any repression in our country, man.
Well, yeah, what we know of, not the script that they told us happened before anybody.
Yeah, like real, you know, real.
Right, not the script that they told us. Well, look, you mentioned Notorious Big. Look at how Marshawn Lynch is age 39, And I think that's Biggie's death date or his birthday, one of them.
Yeah.
Look, Biggie died 3/9. And we did, yeah, you mentioned that. So look, let me get back over here
And
now. Okay?
isn't Sean Combs of September birthday?
November.
You
know what?
September was when he was arrested.
That is amazing because today Arizona's birthday, Valentine, and we turn 114, and that's Diddy's birthday, 114.
And he was wearing the 14 on his jersey.
He was, huh? And today's the 14th. So look, and he also looks identical to Cardi B's ex, Offset, the rapper. This guy played for the Bills as well.
Does he look like Offset?
Hell yeah, he looks like Offset. See, do you see him right here? Look at Offset now. Look. Are you
I
looking?
don't think they look alike.
Dude, they look alike big time. Look.
Wasn't he in that Little Amigos band or something?
Amigos. Look, it's obvious. Look at them. Give me a break. Look.
I don't know.
Well, we all see things differently. So, Jeanet, allow me to see a day with this article and how many days after his birthday. So they're telling us Friday he pled guilty. So he strangled. Strangled is another S.
So this was after the Super Bowl?
Well, New England Patriots wide receiver Stephon Diggs on Friday pleaded guilty to felony strangulation stemming from an alleged dispute with his personal chef. So Friday's the day right here, okay?
And his pretrial hearing is scheduled for April Fool's. Really?
That's interesting. So Friday was 2/13.
Okay, so I think that this is a joke, and I think dude's gonna get a plea bargain.
Probably. 11/29.
That's why they put April 1st in there. Jeez, like, come on.
I'm going to show you something else with that as well. So 11/29. This is his last birthday right here, and Friday was yesterday. So this was. Look at this right here. So from his what did they say? He pleaded not guilty to strangulation. Look at this. I mean,
that's the smart thing to do, if you are being charged with something.
Yeah, because Trump will probably just step in and make it all right anyways. Because Cardi B, it's Nicki Minaj.
I don't even think that Trump will even have to get involved into the situation. I think that they're going to just reach a plea deal because that's exactly what happens in this type of situations. You go to the pretrial, they offer you an agreement. You either take it or you don't. You go to then you set for a hearing, and usually they'll offer you another deal in between that.
They're just going to tell us what happened. It's not even really going to happen. I want you to hear, Jeanet. I want you to see that from his birthday to him pleading not guilty.
He'll probably have more of a problem with the NFL with his conduct. Thankfully football season is over, because if this happened during football season, they probably would have benched him.
He is on the Patriots, and they have a deep history with cheating and controversy. Okay, Jeanet, look. Can you see that this is 2 months and 15 days after his birthday? He pleads not guilty right there.
75 days.
In between the two dates is 2 months and 14 days. Today is 2/14.
Where do you see that at?
Well, because his birthday, this happened 2 months and 15 days after his birthday. So in between the two dates is 2 months and 14 days. That's not completely amazing, but it's cool.
How many days did it happen after the Super Bowl?
That's good as well. Okay.
If I may ask while you're on here,
Well,
when
it's
you gonna
five. It's
sorry to interrupt.
no, it's 5 days after a Super Bowl.
Interesting.
Look at this, Jeanet. So look, 10 weeks and 6 days after his birthday, when black equals 106 and we're in Black History Month.
You said 10-6.
Yeah, look, black. We're in Black History Month.
And you said it was 5 days after the Super Bowl, and 10-6. If you add 5 to that, that would be Cardi B's birthday, because isn't she born 10/11?
I think so. So you can see the fake world, huh?
Yeah.
So look, do you see how black equals 106?
Mm-hmm.
Now, check this out. So it's 10 weeks, 6 days after his birthday, but look at this. You see how it's 76? You see how that converts to 76 days?
Mm-hmm.
Look, slave and Negro both equal 76, and we're in Black History Month. And remember, his middle name is Marshawn, like Marshawn Lynch. Lynch, obviously associated with what they tell us was slavery. And again, we're in Black History Month. Slave and Negro both equal. Look, there's that 14. 14 on
which
Steph's
equals
pitch.
5. 1 plus 4 equals 5.
And look, and check this out, because NFL equals 14. And look, 49 like Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Right there as well. Let me try to pull up another image of Stefan here. Maybe not a court image. Let me see. I want to check this message I'm getting back from this eBay seller as well, because I'm really
Can you hear my dog snoring?
Can you hear my dog snoring? Is the question. He's also got 8 on his jersey sometimes, it looks like, right here. And you know what's, and Patriot kind of syncs up with what's going on with all of this immigration.
Well, and that's interesting, because you want to know something kind of crazy is yesterday on the 13th, Friday, Aries went into Saturn and completed a final degree in Pisces. So it completed the 29th degree in Pisces and started 0 degrees in Aries yesterday. And 8 is equal to, in like spirituality, karma, 8, Saturn, 8.
Look at this. 8 equals 49 like Super Bowl and NFL.
What does Saturn equal?
Saturn does have the S, another S as well. Saturn or Saturn?
Saturn, like the planet.
42 like February. And I think 21. No, 42 like February. And
that's look, interesting that it happened in the same month.
And like I said, look at that 42. Slavery. We're in
Are you able to look up Aries for me?
Aries has duality all the way.
Yeah, it does.
Look, 83, 38, 52, 25. That's major duality.
Yes. Well, it's the beginning of the zodiac.
The first sign of the zodiac represented by the ram. That would have been amazing if the Rams won the Super Bowl. Mars. Fire sign. Okay, so let me go over here now. I want to go forward slightly on this. Okay, so that's interesting that Friday he pleaded not guilty.
And that Saturn went into Aries, and he's wearing that 8 jersey. For me, that is definite symbolism at its, like, I don't know if that is the way it was publicized or the way you have it set up, but
well, Trump also equals 88. But
83.
look, I mentioned this during my Jerry Springer video that yesterday was 132 and it left 321 days in the year.
Hold on in.
No, let it go. You don't need, who cares?
Sorry.
I got my phone going off. Look, I'm gonna check my email. So look, you want to check this out because I'm messaging. I received a item from eBay, and
Did you get your playing cards or whatever?
yeah. Ooh, let me respond to this. Yeah. So, anyways, you want to hear a cool song? Let's play this cool song real quick. Where's it at?
So now there's 320 days left in the year.
You can be the math wizard.
Am I right?
Oh, no. I'm gonna play this for 20 seconds as I respond to this message.
Fake characters, spotted fictional distractions, tooth fairy tales and Hollywood's attractions. Puppets and leaders controlling our minds from local to worldwide. It's time to unwind. Decode the truth, break it down 2020. See through the lies in this twisted plenty. Puppets and leaders controlling our minds from local to worldwide. It's time to unwind. Decode the truth, break it down 2020. See through the lies in this twisted plenty. Secret clubs hiding what's real. Who knows the deal? Who holds the seal? One thing for sure, it's all a facade. Lies upon lies, the charade so flawed. Mind control from dusk till dawn, manipulating us all like pawns.
Hey.
Puppets and leaders controlling our minds from local to worldwide. It's time to unwind. Decode the truth, break it down 2020. See through the lies in this twisted plenty. Puppets and leaders controlling our minds from local to worldwide.
All right.
Decode the truth.
I'm blowing up.
Did you mention something about the saints earlier? Because, you know, Saint Valentine.
I don't think I did, but you did.
Well, if I did, I don't remember, and I am now. But yeah, it would connect to the Saint Louisiana, because they don't, the Louisiana Saints, because they have the Louisiana Dome. And yes, that's what I think I was trying to, but you cut me off.
Louisiana Saints.
Yes.
New Orleans.
Hurricane. Yeah, and they have that dome, which housed Katrina, but also Saints connects to Saint Valentine, which is the whole reason why we celebrate Valentine's Day.
There's also a connection with New Orleans because the last person I was doing these videos with, her name was like a letter or two off from yours. She was from New Orleans. And I think you're right, because I think there is a Valentine connection there. And even Richard West even brought that up a couple of times.
Saint Valentine is the whole reason why we celebrate Valentine's Day.
Look at Louisiana, 142, today's date. Right here. 61 like Ohio. Today's Columbus, Ohio's birthday. Louisiana, 142. Today's date, Valentine's. New Orleans Saints, Saint Valentine. You're right about that.
Look up when Saint Valentine was like established.
And you know what? Hold on real quick. You mentioned April Fool's earlier. Diggs, age 32, released and ordered to have no contact with the alleged victim. And a pretrial hearing the first day of the fourth month, 14.
Because the other thing is, it's Mardi Gras is coming up as well, Lent. And then you'll have St. Patrick's Day. which there should be things coming out about snakes pertaining them.
St. Patrick's Day, huh? Yeah, let me look that up. I know I've covered that before.
But St. Valentine is a very interesting story, pretty much fought for religious freedom.
Man, there's that 3 that keeps popping up right there. That 3 I keep seeing. You have anything to add while I look at my phone real quick? If not, whatever. So I want to explain something because I received an item from eBay, and I'm really particular with details, obviously, and I zoom in on the picture on eBay after the fact, and I can see that the item isn't exactly described as the picture. And, you know, they're supposed to not only maybe you shouldn't have to zoom in to see like maybe particular damage on an item, but they should list it in the description and write it, right? You know what I mean? And I told them, hey, I don't want to return it or anything, but I just want to let you know you didn't put it in the item description. I could return it for a full refund. I don't want to because I collect these items, so I'm okay with it, but I probably would have paid $8 less for it because I kind of paid for it not really knowing that. And they were just like, oh, you can see it in the picture, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I had to zoom in. I understand it's a gray area. Don't dismiss what I'm telling you. I was expecting them, you know, maybe I'm not being petty about it because I order a lot of stuff, but don't send me a message like being all defensive. Just be like, oh, my bad. You know, possibly offer a $5 refund or, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to take advantage, but I wouldn't have spent what I spent on it if I would have known about it's a vintage item. So obviously I expect it to not be perfect, but you still should list in the description, hey, you know, there's some damage to this part of it, or does that make sense or am I tripping?
I mean, I think that if you buy something off the internet, that's your risk.
Well, yeah, but when I look, it's a part of eBay's policy that it's somewhat of a gray area, but it needs to be written in the item description. Hey,
I don't know. I don't really buy things off the internet. I don't like using digital currency.
You're just gonna have to agree with me then. You know what I'm saying?
You're always right, man. So you wanted to see what my connections are. Stay on this page for a second. So you said there was the 3. Okay, you said the 3 connection, right? You said the 214 connection, the 14 connection with the jersey. We have the love connection to Ray J. We also have the 27, which would be 27, which would be the February 7th, which would be, you know, the Cleveland Browns quarterback Pro Bowl birthday, I believe. Again, the connection.
Oh, his birthday. His birthday was one day before the Super Bowl. Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
S like Seattle Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Am I interrupting you now? I think I am. Huh?
And then there was a C Claudius, which is connected, you know, to the C connections that we were talking about, you know, even with, you know, connected to Miss Catherine that passed away, you know, connected to Cardi B, you know.
There might have been another C too that
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah. Ooh, you caught that, huh? I caught that too.
I pay attention. But, you know, and it's interesting because, you know, we were both thinking about Catherine Zeta-Jones and, you know, this guy defiled an emperor by secretly marrying couples. That's why he was, executed, for giving people happiness and love. And what's going on right now with people's, like rights and stuff, if you think about that,
Yeah.
with marriages and things like that, and the oppression that people are feeling,
Right.
or the stories that are being put out pertaining to that.
Right.
But he's also connected to children, and I think that's interesting because today, if you associate this, if you're into Catholicism or whatever, he's connected to children, right? And what is being talked about in the Epstein emails? Minors.
And little John's son just died too.
Right.
And you know what?
So,
Sonny,
the thing is, like, most people bypass his connection to children and his protection to children because of the innocence of that love, that unconditional love and joy that children hold, and that innocence and that purity, because children only get to be children once, right? And then, like, they just associate it with love and Valentine's Day and giving gifts, and it's actually about unconditional love.
yeah, holidays are stupid. They made everything materialistic. You know what? Sonny Jurgensen just died as well. A quarterback. He's got son in his name. Hey, today's Arizona's birthday. The Valley. We're the Valley of the Sun out here in the
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Aren't you guys the belly of the sun? I was just about to say that.
Epstein's birthday was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I think we might be good on this one. So man, that was some good some nice connections with Stefan Diggs and the Patriot, that connects with the immigration stuff as well, and pride for the country. When's this crap gonna end? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like there's so much division. It's like, I wonder what division equals in the code.
It might equal duality. That would be interesting. And then they give it to us with sports too. Teams are in divisions. Look at that right there. That's the last election date, November 5th. Ooh, 47, like Republican, government, Democrat, DC, Trump. Did I say president and White House? Look, 52, like president, White House, and government. Trump got selected November 5th, 115. You see how division has 101? That's the 26 prime number. We're in the year 26. And I think president has the 101. 110. But there's that 47 and 52, man. Look, that's a good one. They give it to us in sports as well. Hold on, I got to open the door for my dog.
You're good. I have another one I'm going to look up afterwards, but I might post it. I mean, they won't give too much information.
That's all politics right there. Killing equals 115. Masonic equals 115. There's another political number, I think, with the 101, but it is the 26 prime number. 46 and 47 and 52. That's all politics right there. Divide. I don't see it. Oh, divide's got duality. Look at that. Like red, blue, white, black. Think about the chessboard pattern with
it's interesting because it's got the 109 and 919 is
shooting equals 109.
19 equals ice.
Ooh. Chaos equals 19, Jeanet. S is the 19th letter of the alphabet. Seattle Seahawks, Stefan, Super Bowl. Hey, you see how divide equals 109? Shooting equals 109?
But, HPV equals 19 as well, and that is for the Haitians, Philippines, and the Venezuelan as well, which connects to ICE.
COVID 19. Look at shooting equals 109 and 37. Charlie Kirk was eliminated on the 10th day of the 9th month, 109.
And what's crazy is like they promote that HPV vaccination now to everyone.
Look, duality's got that D like divide. So I think we're good. I think we covered enough of this story. It's look at now, this other stuff is trending up at the top that just popped up. I appreciate you being here for this edition. We went 50 minutes, we bounced around. I'm gonna make a thumbnail. I don't know if this is gonna release right away because looks like LeBron is trending over there now, oldest player to have a triple double. Maybe I'll look at that as well. But I think we looked at this story enough and we bounced around and looked at some other stuff. I got a bunch of messages I got to respond to, and I want to see what that eBay seller has to say. I just wanted them to admit that they could have done better with the listing. Maybe I would have, I would have wanted to pay $8 less, to be honest. But anyways, I'm not bitter about it because I understand. I buy a lot of stuff. I'm not a customer just trying to get something for free. I'm just having like a good faith conversation.
Sometimes people aren't going to be accountable, man. Can't expect things ourselves and other people.
I would say you are. I would say you are correct. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, and thank you for being understanding and just wanting to let me know. And then I would have saw what my response was to that. That's all I was looking at. It's not the worst thing ever because a vintage
I hear
item.
what you're saying. Yeah, you're demanding a certain thing. Wasn't at that.
Yeah,
I can see your frustration, but at the same time, it's like
it pertains to something that I do in my free time that I'm not willing to like put out there at this moment, just because with the fake world and the algorithm, it could come back to bite me. But low key, they could have been like, oh, I'll refund you like $6. That's not nothing I would necessarily request, but they could have maybe just offered something like that, because I could return it for a full refund, but I want the item. I'm cool having it. I just would have paid $6 or $7 less. Anyways, thanks for being here. It'll probably be a Stefan Diggs thumbnail, random with the date plus other stuff, and I'll have to work on that thumbnail. I don't know if this releases right away. Sometimes it says it may take 24 hours. StreamYard, you're whack. But I will
it's a bigger video, so
I appreciate it.
I had a great time.
All
Thanks
right,
for asking me to do something. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.
I'll communicate with you soon. And this is
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy V times day. Peace. End stream. Bam. End stream. Thanks.